morning, everyone. Welcome to the Carmel Ice Arena, where our 12U Junior Fuel White team are going to be taking on the PSM Force from Fort Wayne today. So let's go ahead and get this turned around as they are on their warm-ups now for their 3 minutes of warm-ups here before the game gets started. These kids just came off of a hard fought game last night where they were playing against the Junior Fuel Red team. They took a hard fall with a final score of 4-0 on that one. So they're looking for a little bit of redemption today in terms of coming back and getting the job done. Now these kids have 2 games today against the Fort Wayne, the PSM Force. So they first game is now at 8:30, and then join us again here on my Facebook feed at 11:30 for the second game. All right, we got a minute left to go at warm-up, so let's go down our roster for today. Our lineup: number 98, Matthew Beaupre; number 19, Quint Burgess; number 5, Luke Detamore; number 47, Chris Falcione; number 9, Charlie Farb; number 11, Ryan Fleming; number 2, Tyler Hublar; number 16, Artem Kirzner; number 12, Henry Kleinke; number 65, Charlie Mcnary; number 24, Chase Poole; number 15, Owen Seaman; number 21, AJ Smith; number 70, Finn Smith; number 88, Kaleb Whitesell; and in goal today, number 29, Dalton Giddings. Not on the ice today is number 10, Sarah Greener. Sarah, hope you feel better soon, and we will see you this week at practice. All right, we're getting ready to go here today for the puck drop to get this game started against the Fort Wayne Force. We traveled up north to Trine University a couple months ago to play against them, and now we're looking for another great matchup against these two teams. Now for our junior field team, they had not played, last night was their first game in a few months, so it had been a while since they had had the chance to be on the ice to play an actual game again, actually for about a month. We had a holiday and a canceled tournament, so that kind of cut out some of their ice time that they had going on. So thank you very much for joining us here online today. I appreciate you following along as the rinks here in Hamilton County have instituted new regulations due to the health department. And this isn't just our rink, it's rinks all across the state right now where they are not able to have more than 25 spectators per team attend. So that's why I like to do this for you guys, so you can still view the game and we can still cheer on our favorite Fuel players. All right, so we're getting ready to go here now with the face-off. Let's see who we've got out here at the front to get started. Looks like Whitesell is going to be here to take the face-off. Hublar down below, Seaman up top with Detamore and Falcione, looks like now. So we're changing up our defensive lines today, so it's going to be Falcione and Detamore on this defensive line. Whitesell is going to be in for the face-off. Everybody's ready to go? And let's play some hockey. Let's go, Fuel. Whitesell wins the face-off, gets it back over to Detamore. Detamore tries to fling it back to center ice, not able to get to it as the Force take over. Puck goes rolling just past Giddings as it comes up near side boards. Oh, hit. Hublar goes down hard, but he's fighting for it. Force get a hold of the puck. Great job by Falcione to keep it out from in front of Giddings. All over to the side there, the puck gets deflected by Giddings, and Falcione sends it up the way to Seaman. Seaman got pegged up against the boards there. Shot on goal by the Force, and it is a deflection by Giddings. Force centering pass over there in front of Giddings, but they overshoot, and Owen Seaman's going to take control of that puck, and he's going to get it over into the Force's zone, where he's going to come around to the left side, passes it center over to Hublar. Hublar centering pass over to Whitesell, not able to make a connection with the puck, and the Force are going to take it over and get it out of the Fuel zone. Force are taking it back out of the area, get it into the Fuel zone. They pass it across center ice, but overshoot their player as Hublar fights for it over in the corner. Finn Smith now on the ice. Finn gets it and sends it across the boards over to Seaman. Seaman's trying to fight for it up against the boards. It's stuck along the side there. Great job by McNary that's Charlie Farb to back him up on that. Nope, not Charlie Farb. That was McNary on that to back him up. Shot on goal by the Fuel, and it is just wide left of the goalpost. Fuel have it, or the Force have it now. Take it past center ice. Get across the center line. They're making their way into the Fuel zone, and they're going to be clear of any type of offsides, but now they are offsides with 10 minutes, 22 seconds left to go here in this first period. We are scoreless. All right, in for the face-off now. Charlie Farb, Burgess down below. Up top is Beaupre. On defense right now, it is going to be Poole and Fleming. Fuel fighting for the puck up against the near side boards. They try to get a shot off on goal. Poole loses control of the puck. They've got to keep it back in, and we're going to have offsides going on here now because it just crossed over that blue line. Face-off's going to come down here just to the bottom of the circle. Farb in again for the face-off. Beaupre and Burgess down up top and bottom. Fleming and Poole in on defense. Farb tries to win that face-off, but the Force take it over. Burgess and Beaupre and Farb try to get to it. They get tangled up, and the Force are able to take it over. They take it in the far side corner, and Poole tries to trip him up and stop him. They have to force him around the back side of the net there, and the Fuel kick it back along the side, gets it over to Beaupre. Beaupre's going to take it, drives it down the ice. He's got it. He uses the boards wisely to get it into the Force's zone, where he goes around the back side of the net, and they're going to chase it down. Ooh, hard collision into the boards there, and we've got two players, but they get right back up as the puck is going to come all the way back down to this end here for icing. 9 minutes, 27 seconds left to go here in this first period. We are scoreless. Faceoff's going to come just to the left of the Force goalie. In for that faceoff here is going to be, in for the faceoff is going to be Kirzner. Kirzner out there. He gets it over to Farb. Farb gets it back to Detamore. Detamore tries to fire it from the blue line, not able to make it through traffic. Detamore keeps it in play as Kirzner tries to fight for it. Detamore again tries to keep it in play, but it pops back out. The Force are going to take over possession of the puck here into the Fuel zone, where it comes around the side there. It is Falcione fighting to keep it out, or trying to get it out of the way. And the Force come back up again. Great deflection by Giddings as it comes around the far side. Falcione's going to go for it as well. Kirzner going in to back him up on it. And the puck pops out to center ice. Kirzner's chasing it down. He's going to take it over into the Force's zone. Passes it over to the side to Kleinke. Kleinke's going to chase it down. He's got AJ in front of the net ready to go. AJ tries to stop and get it, but not able to grab it. The Force are going to make another drive for it. Great job by Finn Smith to deflect that puck and get it out of the way, as the Force are going to take it around the back of the net. Try to get a pass set up on it. Come around the front again. To the side there, puck goes in between the legs of the Force player, and Finn Smith is able to get it out and clear it out into center ice. Force are going to try and send it back in again, and they do. They've got that puck there. They cross the blue line as they come along the side there. McNary tries to get that stick out of there, and Finn Smith able to shoot it out of the way there. On the ice now is Ty Hublar. Hublar is going to get that pass coming in from Henry Kleinke as they come around the edge there. Hublar's going to try and fight for it in the far side corner as they try and get to it. Great job by Owen Seaman, who steps up, takes a shot on goal, and it is deflected. Comes along the side again, and the Fuel keep it back into play around the back side of the net. As it comes around the edge, the Force are going to take over possession of it and get it cleared from the zone. McNary and Finn Smith now on defense as they come around the edge. Force are going to go in, try and get a shot on goal. Shot through the legs of Whitesell, and a great deflection by Giddings. Puck is bouncing all the way around, and McNary is able to clear it out into the center ice, where the Force send it back in, and it is offside. 7 minutes, 21 seconds left to go here in this first period against the PSN Force here from Fort Wayne versus the Junior Fuel white team. In for the faceoff is Farb. Farb wins it, gets it over to Mcnary, to Beaupre. Beaupre's not able to keep a hand on it. Poole defending it up against the boards there, sends it over to the side. It goes back to Burgess. Burgess is going to make a drive for it. He goes around, centering pass over to Beaupre. They try and get a shot off, and it gets deflected. Comes around the backside again as the Force are going to take it away. Comes up along the edge. That's Poole there with that puck. He's going to go ahead and backhand pass over to Fleming. Fleming loses his footing, and it's a turnover to the Force as the Force come back in, takes a shot on goal, not able to get it into the net. As it comes around the side, they're fighting for it, and they're trying to get that puck out. No one has clear eyes on it, but it is Beaupre, I believe that was Beaupre that tries to get it out on that end there. They're fighting for it up against the boards as the puck comes loose here in the center. There goes Beaupre. Beaupre's going to grab it. He's going to drive into the Force's zone where he's going to come in, takes a shot on goal, deflected by the Force goalie, and it's back in the far side or near side corner. Force are going to try and get to it again, change the defense again. So we've got Detamore and Falcione in on defense. Now Detamore's going to chase it down as he goes around the backside of the net. Detamore gets tripped up, so not able to keep control of that puck as it comes around the edge there. Farb is going to chase it down, but he's getting beat out by the Force player there. We're going to have a penalty coming up for interference against the Force now. All right, Junior Fuel are going to go on a 2-minute power play here with 5 minutes, 56 seconds left to go here in this first period. We are still scoreless, but hopefully that's all going to change here now. The number of shots that the Fuel have gotten off on this game are more than many other shots that they got yesterday. So if that doesn't tell you something, I don't know what does. All right, Kirzner wins that faceoff, gets it over to Detamore. Detamore tries to swing it over to Kleinke, but it gets popped out of the way by the Force player. Comes around the edge there, the Force try and get a centering pass up. Detamore is able to knock it out of the way and in front of Giddings as they are fighting for it along the near side boards. It is Kleinke. Kleinke tries to clear it, gets it up to Kirzner. Kirzner is going to try and get through it. Kleinke flings it back into center ice where they are trying to get to it, and Falcione sends it out, and it's going to be offsides by the Fuel. Woo! 1:33 left to go here in this power play for the Junior Fuel. Whitesell now in for the faceoff, with Seaman up top, Hublar down below. We've got Mcnary and Finn in on defense. Here we go. Farb wins that faceoff, gets it over to Seaman. Seaman's going to try and get away on that, and he does. He gets to the far outside, centering pass over to Whitesell. Whitesell gets tripped up, and Hublar tries to backhand it over to Whitesell. Backhanded shot into towards the goal, and doesn't make it past the goalie. Finn Smith able to keep it in, takes a shot from the top of the bottom of the blue line. No goal going on there, although it seemed like it did. But that was a great play, great shot, great heads up by the Fuel players there. So we're going to have a face-off coming here just to the left of the Force goal. With 1 minute, 11 seconds left to go here in this power play for the Fuel. Farb wins that face-off, gets it over to Smith. Smith fires it at the goal, gets it back, Seaman gets the rebound, takes a shot, and he gets deflected by the Force goalie. As it comes around the near side, the Force are going to take possession of that puck, and they're going to go back across center ice as it comes all the way down this way here. They're fighting for it again. Great job. Great hustle there by Farb to keep that puck out of the hands of the Force as Finn Smith takes it all the way down the ice there. He's going to have to swing it around the backside. He loses his footing up against the boards, and the Force are going to backhand it all the way out to the side there. Poole is going to chase it down now. Poole chasing it down, and we're on the way. He's going to go ahead and take it around the backside of the net to reset for the Fuel. He's going to send it over to Owen Seaman. Seaman tries to get to it, but the Force are going to take it away. Poole fighting for it again around the backside of the net. Poole ends up with the puck, sends it along the near side boards over to Seaman again. Tries to get it along the side, and it goes all the way over to Beaupre. Beaupre fighting for it along the edge there as it comes up short of that blue line. Come on, kick it over, guys. Kick it over. It gets over that blue line, and Seaman's going to take it. He's got, excuse me, he tries to get it past that blue line. Poole sends it in deep into the Force zone. And we've got Beaupre over there fighting to get to it. Seaman tries to get up to grab it. but the Force are going to take a breakaway on it. Poole tries to stop him up, and he gets that puck, gets that stick up there. Surprised he's not going to get a penalty on that one for tripping. As the Force throw another one at the net, and Giddings is able to deflect it. That puck is stuck up against the back side of the net, and it pops out along the far side corner. Farb is able to run it down the ice and gets it over to Burgess. Burgess now on the ice as well for the Fuel. As it comes back along the way there, it's Falcione. Falcione, tries to get it back over to that Detamore. Detamore turns it over there to the Force, but Detamore not able to get his footing right now. As it comes along the near side boards there, Farb tries to get to it, and we're going to have offsides by the Force. We're back now to even strength here as that penalty for interference against the Force has expired. We are scoreless here in Carmel. In for the faceoff is going to be Kirzner now. Kirzner with Kleinke down below. Up top is, against who that is. Oh, it's AJ Smith up top on that. On defense, we got Detamore and we got Detamore and Falcione, and a shot from the far side corner puts it into the back of the net, and that was by Artem Kirzner, number 16. Artem Kirzner with the score on that at 2 minutes 45 seconds into the left in the second period. The Fuel are up with a score of 1-0. Kirzner in again for the faceoff. Kirzner loses that faceoff as it goes back to the Force. The Force lose their footing, and it comes around the side. Falcione fighting to push him out to the far side corner. Force drop pass it back. AJ Smith clears it out of the zone, and they're going to fight to get to it. It is going to be icing, so it's going to come all the way back. 2 minutes, 29 seconds left to go here in this first period. The Fuel are leading the Force with a score of 1-0. In for the faceoff now is Whitesell. Whitesell loses that faceoff, tries to get it over to the side, but the Force take a firing shot from the middle of the blue line. Nope. Puck is stuck underneath Giddings, and they call a stop to play on that. Great job by goalie Dalton Giddings to make sure that puck wasn't going anywhere. Whitesell in again for the faceoff with AJ up top. Down below is going to be Hublar with McNary and Finn on defense. I'm sorry, that's Owen Seaman. Seaman has that puck, and he drives it all the way down into the Force's zone. The Force are going to take over possession as they try and clear it out of the way there. McNary not able to keep that stick on there. We're going to have tripping and everything else going on here, and we're not going to have any type of penalty come up as we've got a player down right now on the ice, and we're not going to call anything. Here we go. We have some very angry Fort Wayne players right at the moment, or Fort Wayne parents at the moment on that. So we have a minute to stop here. With the player down for the Force, they all kind of got tripped up with each other on that play there. I don't think it was intentional on anybody's thing. They just all kind of got tangled up and trying to fall on one another on that. A minute 52 left to go here in this game. We've got a timeout here now going on for a player down from the Force on the ice. And that player has gotten up and is skating back to the ice with a little help from his friends there. So well done. Way to get back up. Force are getting really... Coach is getting really angry with the refs at this moment, which is never a good thing because it really never amounts to anything. It's like arguing with your parents when you want to stay up an extra hour later and it's a school night. It doesn't work ever. The Force are going to take a shot from the middle of the blue line. It doesn't make it through traffic as they're going to kind of back it up around. And it is Beaupre that has that puck, and he gets it across the center line. But the Force are going to take it back over. Burgess, Farb, and they're trying to get it out from around the backside of their Quint Burgess not seeing where that puck was. Tries to get it over to Farb, but it just passes his stick as Beaupre tries to get to it as well. We're going to have him kind of sliding all over the way there to get over to the edge. Puck is around the back side of the Force net, and the Force are going to have possession of it. Fleming in the way there as defense to try and stop it from coming through. And Fleming does. He kicks it back up against the boards, but they're scrumming for it up against the east side boards, and the Force are going to come up with it. Force are going to take a drive down the way as they try a centering pass. It gets caught up between the two Fuel players, and they get tripped up. Deflected by Giddings there, and it doesn't make it into that net as they come around the side there. The Fuel are going to clear it up along the boards. Force are going to try and get to it. Farb stops the shot with his ankle, and it is a stinger there on that. Farb slow to get back up. He's skating over, limping over to the bench there to get a replacement on that as the Force are coming out hard again. Great stop, great save by goalie Dalton Giddings. 33 seconds left to go here in this first period. The Fuel are leading with the score of 1-0 over the Fort Wayne Force. In for the face-off now is going to be that line of Kirzner with Kleinke down below, AJ up top, Detamore and Finn Smith in on, Detamore and Falcione in on defense. Firing shot from the middle of the blue line there. Doesn't make it through traffic as the Fuel are able to clear it out back to center ice with 20 seconds left to go there. Kirzner is going to take possession of that puck, not able to get it past the Force player. Fuel are going to send it up back into the Force zone, but it's going to be stuck there at center ice here for the last 10 seconds here as Falcione sends it back again. It's like a tennis match here, guys, as the Force are going to send it that way. 3, 2, 1 second left to go here, and that is going to be the end of this first period of with the Junior Fuel leading with a score of 1-0. The one goal there came from center Artem Kirzner there with about 7 minutes, about 7 minutes into the into that first period on it. Charlie Farb kind of getting a little bit of working that stinger out. There, he took that puck right there to the side of his ankle there, so I'm pretty sure he's going to have a nice little bruise there. Thanks for joining us here, guys. We are at the Carmel Ice Arena where it is the Junior Fuel 12U white team taking on the PSM Force team from Fort Wayne. This is your colorful commentator, Katie. I am here today nice and early this morning where it is freezing cold, but I've got my lovely Red Bull to keep me warm, my giant Red Bull. Thank you very much for everybody for joining us. This is brought to you by the KPN, the Katie Poole Network, and Red Bull. I gotta give a big shout out to my the parents who are out here today in this very, very cold rink, especially the ones sitting there behind the box doing my scoring and everything else like that. So thank you to all of them for stepping up and taking care of that. Although I'm not seeing the other two people that were supposed to be there doing that, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on or what happened with that. Okay, we'll figure that out later for the second game. All right, we're getting ready for the puck drop here for the second period here. We've got Whitesell in for the face-off. It looks like Seaman down below. Up top, we've got Hublar, and then Seaman tries to catch that puck there along the side. In on defense, we've got Finn and McNary in on defense as that puck comes flying around the backside. Finn is able to get it out and clears it over into the center ice as the Fuel are going to take it. Whitesell's fighting to get it over that blue line. He does. It's clear. Doesn't cross that blue line, and the Force are going to have possession of it. They flip it back out into center ice. Fuel are cleared. Oh, McNary misses the puck on that pass. And Whitesell's fighting for it as well. The Force are going to take a drive over to center ice now, and they're going to be offsides. Can't feel my fingers right now. Well, I can't make any adjustments with, it doesn't work that way. You should go over and do the score table. There's a heater under there. I know. I didn't realize no one else went over there. It's nice over there. Farb wins that face off and gets it over to the side there, but Force are going to be offside again. 11 minutes, 17 seconds left to go here in this second period. The Fuel are leading the Force with the score of 1-0. Farb in again for the face-off. Fleming in, Beaupre and Burgess in as well as it comes around the far side. It is Falcione fighting for it along that far side boards. Falcione gets it over to the side, gets it up against the boards there to Burgess. Burgess tries to get it cleared, and the Force are going to send it back into the Fuel zone. Fuel trying to send it around the near side corner, and they're scrumming for it up against the boards here. Can't see who's got it or what's going on there, but I just see sticks and people and legs and stuff right now. Farb is going to come up with that, gets it past center ice. He's taking it down the way as he's got Beaupre ready to go in center. Oh, Beaupre not able to make a connection with that puck there. Great pass by Farb though as it comes along the near side. The Force are going to take it away. Farb is able to steal it back, and it gets over there to Quint Burgess. Burgess takes it across the blue line. He's got Farb and Beaupre ready to go. Shot by Burgess, and it's stuck underneath the pads of the goalie. Great job by Quint Burgess. Good shot and good stop by that. Good shot by, or good save by the goalie from Fort Wayne. Face-off now coming just to the top of the net there with Kirzner in for the face-off. AJ Kleinke, Falcione, and Detamore in on defense. Oh, Falcione lets that puck get right past him, so they can't keep it into that zone. They're able to get it cleared back into the Force zone as Kirzner rushes back over. Kirzner stops it with his shoulder there up against the board. Centering pass gets deflected from Kleinke, so they're not able to grab it in time as they are fighting for it along the edge there with the Force. The Force pop it up into the air, and AJ Smith able to keep it in. He sends it towards the net, and it is deflected by the goalie. Kirzner again over to the far side. Kleinke trying to fight to stop it, and that puck gets past that center ice, and it's going to go all the way down the way here. We're going to have icing. So with 9 minutes, 46 seconds left to go here, we're going to come all the way back down here. Sorry, that wasn't intentional. It's just my jaw froze open for a moment. Whitesell in for the face-off now with McNary, and Seaman in as well with Hublar and Finn Smith. Finn takes a firing shot from the bottom of the circle there, and it gets deflected by the Force goalie on that. Force are going to take possession back. They send it across ice. Finn Smith over to chase it down. He gets it. He's going to send it around the backside of Giddings, and the Force are going to fight for it along the corner there with, looks like Detamore again. It comes around the backside. It's just being flung back and forth. It's going to be coming back and forth on that centering pass in front of Giddings, and it's deflected out by the Fuel. And there goes Owen Seaman. Seaman's got the puck, and he's going to drive it down past center ice. Pushes it into the zone there for the Force. He tries to lob it towards the goalie, and it's a drop and cover by the Fort Wayne goalie. I knew you'd like that, Chad. 9 minutes left to go here in this second period. The Fuel are currently leading with a score of 1-0. That score came off of a mid-period goal by number 16, Artem Kirzner. Farb in for the face-off now with Finn Smith and McNary in on defense. Shot from the bottom of the blue line by Smith, and it's deflected by the goalie. It is Beaupre. He's fighting for it along the corner there. Drop passes back. Not able to get it cleared as it comes around the edge there. The Force are going to kick it down to center ice. Finn Smith as well with a Farb coming up close behind him. He wants some sort of retribution there for that stinger he took on his ankle. We're going to have the offsides again by the Force. All right, change line here coming for the Fuel. On defense, we've got Fleming and Poole now coming in. Burgess heading up to the top of the key. In for the faceoff is going to be Whitesell. I'm sorry, Farb gets that faceoff, wins it, gets it over to Fleming. Fleming is able to ricochet it off the boards and get it over into the Fuel Force zone. And now they're fighting for it in the near side corner. Poole's going to chase it down along the edge. Sends it up across the boards over to Farb. That is able to at least clear the zone for the Force. As the Force are going to come back in again. Poole tries to get in the way to stop it, and it is a shot on goal and a great save by goalie Dalton Giddings. 8 minutes, 11 seconds left to go here in this second period. Fuel are leading with a score of 1-0. In for the face-off now is going to be Kirzner with Kleinke down below. Seaman over to this, AJ Smith to the side. On defense is Fleming and Poole. Fuel win that face-off. It comes around the back side of the net. Poole sends it around over to Fleming. Fleming tries to get it away, and the Force taking a shot on goal. And it's a deflection there by Giddings as it comes along the side. The Force are going to take another shot, and it comes around the back side of the net, fighting for it with Fleming. Poole's trying to block him out along the edge there. It is another shot. Doesn't make it anywhere near the net as it got deflected off of the stick of AJ Smith on that. They're fighting for it, scrumming in front of the net, and we've got people flying all over the place, and the play has stopped. All right. We're going to have a penalty coming up against the Force now. I've missed the parents from Fort Wayne. I really have. So we got two coming into the box, one for Kirzner, one for Fort Wayne. It looks like we are going to have roughing penalties on both sides there for roughing penalties. So we're going to be 4-on-4 here for the next 2 minutes. Next 2 minutes for each one on that one. Can't really see who's in for the face-off right now. It looks like it was Whitesell was in for the face-off as it's chased down around the far side corner. Beaupre takes hard up against the boards, and the puck pops out to center ice as Whitesell's trying to fight for it. Kleinke gets hit on the shoulder hard on the side there. Fleming tries to clear it out. Whitesell again tries to get to it. Poole backing him up on it. Whitesell's got it. He's going to send it to center ice, but it gets intercepted by the Fuel. Poole gets pulled out of position, and he fights back up there, but we're going to have offsides by the Force. Good hustle by Poole there to catch up with him and get that puck pushed out to the side. I'm afraid that they're going to throw hand warmers at me if I do say something to them. All right, in for the face-off again is Whitesell with Seaman down below. Up top is going to be Detamore and Fleming in. So they're coming around the edge there. The puck comes along this side as it is the Fuel that comes up along the way there. 1:22 left to go here in this 4-on-4 play for them for each roughing up everybody else. And the puck gets cleared out to the side, and it comes along the edge there. And we're going to have icing come up now, and the puck is going to come all the way back. I'm just saying, I know you can speak from experience, Coach, about how hand warmers feel when they're thrown at you by an angry parent. Whitesell comes in now for the face-off with Hublar, Seaman, Detamore, and Falcione now in on that. Oh, I guess we are 5-on-5 right now. They're just serving dual penalties on that. All right, the Force are going to kick it back out of play as it gets past Falcione and Detamore on that. No icing coming along the way as it comes along the edge there. He's going to take it around the backside, sends it over to Detamore. Detamore not able to keep his stick down to get that puck out of the way as it comes along the side there. It is Falcione sends it up the center over to Seaman. Seaman not able to keep control of it, and the Force are going to take it back into the Fuel zone. Force are going to try a centering pass over in front of Giddings, but not able to make that happen, so they come around the far side corner. The puck is stuck around the back side behind Giddings. As it comes along the edge there, the Fuel are going to try and get it cleared up against the boards. Not going to happen as the Force step up again, and they've got a clear shot in on Giddings. Giddings tries to get that stop. They draw him out to the side there with a fake out, and they're able to put it into the back of the net. So now we have a tie game with 5 minutes and 56 seconds left to go here in this second period. All right. 5 minutes, 56 seconds left to go. We're tied up. We still have 12 seconds left to go on the contending penalties for each one of the players from each team. In for the face-off now is going to be Farb. Farb tries to get it along to the side there to Beaupre. Beaupre kicks it back over to Mcnary. Mcnary tries to get it cleared out of the way, and the Force are trying to get another quick shot off on Giddings, and Giddings is there to stop it. All right, in for the face-off again now. Oh, we got a little bit of change up here. Okay, Whitesell in for the face-off now. Whitesell's in for the face-off. He loses that face-off. And a quick shot off the face-off there by the Force. Goes around the back side of the net as they're trying to get it cleared. It is the Force chasing it down to the side there as they're trying to get to it. Beaupre chasing him down as well. Whitesell along to the side. Whitesell tries to get it stopped as it pops back out of the Force's zone, and McNary is just stuck trying to get to it. McNary not able to keep up. Backhanded shot, and the Force are able to put it into the top of the net again. All right, well, that was a quick turnaround. Within the last 30 seconds, the Force have gone up now 2-1 over the Junior Fuel here in Carmel. All right, let's see if we can't stop, reset, and let's get back to playing the way we know how to play here. In on the face-off is going to be Kirzner, and we've got Smith down below, Kleinke up top, Poole chasing down the puck along the far side. He's got Fleming along the edge. He uses the boards to send it up to Smith. Smith not able to keep control of it, but it looks like we're going to have offsides by the Force. Yep, it's Kleinke. All right, here we go. Kirzner in again for the face-off. Smith down below, Fleming and Poole in on defense with Kleinke up top. Kirzner's going for it as well here. Kirzner loses that face-off as the Force are going to take it away. As Fuel try and get it stuck out there, they get past Poole on that as it comes around the near side boards. They're going to try and fight for it to race it down the way there. It is a centering pass from AJ over to Kirzner. Kirzner not able to keep his stick on the ground, so it gets turned over again by the Fuel, and they push him out to the far side. Shot on goal, deflection by Giddings, and they're fighting for it along the near side boards. Comes along the edge here again. The Force are going to have possession of that puck. Oh, come on! Absolutely got clothesline. Kleinke got clothesline there. Kleinke got clotheslined by the stick of that Force player. So number 5 from the no penalty coming up on that. Whatever. But I'm not going to go throw hand warmers at people on that one. Falcione has the puck, sends it over to Detamore. Detamore gets it cleared into the zone. It gets sent over to the side. Shot on goal by Farb, and it just misses the net. Comes along the side. The Force are going to have possession of it. Detamore and Fleming in on defense, Falcione on defense, trying to get that stopped on it as it comes out again, and they're able to put another one in the back of the net. All right, Fuel, you got to get your acts in gear here now. This is not okay. That is 3 goals here in the past 2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes by the Fort Wayne Force here. So something's got to change up here now for this team. They were playing great to begin with, but now the Force have found their momentum, and the Fuel have got to stop him. Whitesell wins that faceoff, gets it over to this side gets it over to the edge there, and the Force are going to take another drive into the Fuel zone. As they come out, they push them along the far side. Shot on goal, and it goes around the back side of Giddings. Comes up along the way here again. Now the puck's coming all the way down to this side. Whitesell chasing it down as well. Gets it up in the far side corner. The Force are going to have it at center ice as it pops along the side. Shot on goal by Seaman, and it gets deflected by the goalie. Again, Seaman tries to fight for it as well. Falcione on his backup. Force are going to have possession of puck along the edge there. They use the boards wisely. But Seaman's going to go in, and he's going to try and get a shot off. But trying to get it through too well there, and he loses possession of it, and it comes along the far side. Comes along the edge there, and Force are able to use their own rebound to push it around the backside behind Giddings. The puck is loose now. Force trying to get to it again, and it looks like the Fuel are going to be able to recover it up against the boards as it hops up along the blue line. No offsides. How are we not having offsides there? And we're getting rough here. For anybody who knows these two teams, they don't like each other very much. Fort Wayne and the Fuel don't play well together, and in all honesty, neither do the parents. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this third period goes, which will be coming up in the next 3 minutes and 11 seconds. Farb in for the face-off now. Farb loses that face-off. Shot off the face-off by the Force, and they're not able to get any power behind it. Forward pass up from Fleming over to Beaupre. Beaupre sends it over to Burgess. Burgess has it around the backside of the net, gets caught up, loses possession of the puck along the side there. Farb trying to go in and recover it. As it comes along the near side, the Force are going to take possession. They send it down the ice, up along the near side boards as it comes up again over to Beaupre. Beaupre's fighting for it along the edge. Passes it over to Burgess. Burgess not able to get his stick on that puck, and it comes around the near side corner. Burgess tries to center it up again to Farb. Farb not able to get to it in time as it comes back out to center ice there. The Fuel are going to try and kick it back in, but they can't get out. Quint Burgess couldn't get out of the zone fast enough. Up against the boards now. They're trying to get it cleared, and they do, and it is offsides by the Force. 2 minutes, 17 seconds left to go here in this second period, and the Force have taken a 3-1 lead over the Junior Fuel here. Kirzner in for the faceoff. In on defense, we've got Fleming and Smith. On offense, we've got AJ and Kleinke. Kleinke gets it up along the far side boards. He's got Kirzner ready to go. Forward pass up to Kirzner. Gets it over to him. Gets it over to AJ Smith. Smith not able to keep his stick down and catch it. As he loses possession of it, we're going to have offsides by the Fuel. 2 minutes left to go here in this second period. All right, Kirzner in again for the faceoff. AJ down below. Up top is Kleinke. In for the defense now. We've got Falcione and Poole. Comes along the near side. The Force are going to have possession of that puck. They send it up to the ice. Kleinke steps up to keep it into the Force's zone. Comes along the edge. That puck is lost around the backside of the net there, and it comes up around again to Kirzner. Kirzner's got Kleinke free. Got Kleinke open and AJ Smith open, but the Force are going to take possession of it. They're going to send it along the near side boards. AJ's trying to grab it as well. They Force fling it back along the side there. Falcione not able to keep it, and we're going to have icing, so we're going to come all the way back down here. And that was just a yawn on that one, guys. Sorry. 1:31 left to go here in this second period. The Force are leading the Fuel with a score of 3-1. Whitesell in for the faceoff now with Hublar and Seaman in on offense, McNary and Fleming in on defense. Whitesell wins the faceoff, gets it back over to McNary. McNary not able to get enough oomph behind that puck as it comes back around here into the Fuel zone, and the Force are going to chase it down along the way. They're going to take it around the back side of the net. Force are going to try and get another shot off on goal here, but he pops back out to center ice and into the Force's zone where Whitesell's going to come in. He's going to take a shot on goal, and it just misses. Great save by that goalie. Another great save by the goalie. Another great shot by the Fuel as the puck comes along the near side and it goes back around to the boards. Hubler's going to chase it down, gets up into it with one of the Force's players. The Force is going to stop it around the way there, and it's going to come up along the boards. McNary has that puck now. He tries to get it centered back, and it is stopped up there by Fleming. Fleming gets it over to Whitesell. Whitesell has it. The Fuel lose possession of the puck as it pops back out. They're trying to get it changed over. They send it back to center ice, but just hand it right back over to the Force. 30 seconds left to go here in this second period, and the puck gets stopped by McNary. Great job defensively, whether he knew it or not on that one. Shot on goal and a great save by Dalton Giddings. 20 seconds left to go here in this second period. In for the face-off now. It is going to be... Let's see here. It is going to be... Farb in for the face-off. We got Fleming and McNary in on defense with Beaupre and Burgess in now on offense. Loses the face-off on that one. Shot on goal, and it's another save, another save, another save. But it is scramming up on the way there, and they're trying to get... Oh, no. Quint Burgess, or is that Beaupre? Or that was Beaupre. Beaupre. Beaupre tried to drop his gloves. Off the face-off, the Fuel are going to win that one. It's got 9 seconds left to go there as they send it across the center ice. Along the edge there, Charlie Farb takes it across the blue line. Force are going to try and get it cleared. There's 2 seconds left, and that is it for that second period. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, guys, that was a rough one. Not exactly sure what was going on with that, but you can see that the Force absolutely got their momentum in that period, which goes to show you by the score of 3-1 now at this point in time. Now, after this game, we will be coming back here at 11:30 today, brought to you by me and my Red Bull, at 11:30 against the same team. So they're going to be going after each other again. It's going to be probably not a really pretty game on another. It's going to be a really hard game on this next one too, because like I said, we have people, you know, our players, these guys have been playing against each other for years. They don't like each other, and the parents don't like each other either. So it is what it is on that one. So here we go. Got to finish this game up. Got to finish it strong. Let's take you back here to the ice. Yes. Although I liked it when they were the Comets, and we called them the Fart Wayne Vomits. I don't know if anybody ever called them that or not, but I know we did. And with it being like 9-year-old, 10-year-old boys, they were like, thought that was the best name ever. All right, guys, here we go. Round 3. 12 minutes left to go here. Final period. I don't know where my music guy is tonight, because I feel like we should be playing some da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. All right. Farb in for the face-off with Burgess down below, and we've got Beaupre up top with, who do we have in? We got Smith and McNary in on defense, and here we go. Feel when that face-off, but the Force are able to push it straight through, as the Force are going to be offside. Well, that took off a good 5 seconds there. All right, same thing, same people, no change. Farb wins the faceoff, gets it over to Finn. Finn tries to get to it, shot on goal, and it is a great save between the knee pads, the leg pads of goalie Dalton Giddings. All right, faceoff coming just to the right of Giddings. Kirzner coming in for the face-off now. We've got Kleinke down below. Up top, we've got... You can't see who that was. Oh, shot on goal, and it gets popped up high into the air by the Force, and it is recovered by Finn Smith. Finn is going to take it. He's going to get it across the blue line here as he goes down, drives down the ice on that. He dekes it around the side there, sends it into the zone, but we're going to have offsides by the Fuel. That was a great move by Finn Smith, though, on that one. Kirzner in for the face-off. Kleinke and AJ up top, bottom. In on defense now, we have Detamore and Falcione. Kirzner tries to win that face-off, and it gets caught up by the Force, as the Force are going to take it over into the Fuel zone. They're going to drive it along the edge there, take it along the far side, shot deflected by goalie Dalton Giddings, and the Fuel are trying to get it cleared along the edge there. Kirzner is going to get to it, tries to send it out of the zone. They're not able to. Great save by Falcione, using his chest there to stop it as the puck gets loose again. It comes around the edge there, and Dalton Giddings is trying to drop and cover it, but the puck pops loose, and it comes around the edge there as the Force are going to try another shot on goal, and it's wide left. As it comes around the far side boards there, and Kirzner's trying to come up to it again. They send it around the backside behind Giddings, centering pass up front. They're going to take a shot on goal. Another great deflection by Giddings as it comes up around the way there again. Another great save by Giddings. Well done, Dalton Giddings there, goalie for the Fuel. Great job, Dalton. That was some great goalie play right there. Dalton Giddings, that was a heck of a thing. All right, in now for the face-off is going to be Whitesell in for the face-off. He gets it over to the side there. Again, another shot on goal by the Force. The Fuel have got to get it cleared from the zone, and they do. That is a great clear now by the Fuel as it comes back out to center ice. The Force are going to try and regroup on that. Hublar picks it up here at center. Poole on defense now. Comes back along the far side by Whitesell. He lobs it into the Force's zone, but not deep enough as that puck goes flying high into the air. They're trying to get to it as well. Parents are yelling for offsides, but that's not going to happen. Backhanded pass by Fleming over to Seaman. Seaman gets it over to the side there. Centering pass over to Whitesell. Whitesell gets bumped out of the way, and the puck is going to come back over to center ice by the Force. Force trying to get to it as well. Poole's going to try and push him out along the edge there. He's not able to get it to him. Not able to get to him on time, and they're able to get a shot off, and they put it up into the top right over the top of Giddings' shoulder. So they go up now 4-1 over the Junior Fuel. With 9 minutes, 53 seconds left to go here in this game. Farb in now for the faceoff. Burgess down below. Up top is Beaupre. Beaupre tries to get it cleared out of the way there. Farb has it now too. In on defense is going to be still Fleming and Poole as they fight for it along the near side. Quint Burgess, he's got it. He tries to send it towards the net. Not able to get anything going for it. So Beaupre tries to get a centering pass over to Burgess, and it comes around the near side boards. Fleming able to keep it in. Farb trying to back him up on that. Beaupre ready to go at center right in front of the net. Just waiting for the puck to come around as Fleming sends it back up against the near side boards again. And it comes out along the edge. Comes around the side. The Force are going to try and get to it. And they do. They get it cleared from the zone. As Poole's going to get to it. He hits it up against the boards. Gives the Fuel a little more time to regroup as they come across center ice. Poole tries to push him out to the edge there. Comes around the edge. Fleming takes it around the backside over to Beaupre. Beaupre is going to try and get it cleared, but a little too much. We're going to get icing by the Fuel. Whew. I really need to invest in some warmer shoes. Ooh, I think I have some boots in my car. Like belt-line boots. Those would be awesome. Like fluffy boots. 8 minutes, 55 seconds left to go here in this game. Kirzner in now for the faceoff. Kirzner wins it, gets it over to the side to Seaman, tries to get it out along the way there, not able to get to it. Ben Smith tries to get it cleared, but the field just cannot get it cleared from their zone here. That seems to be the challenge of the day, as another shot, another pass on goal in front of Giddings, and not able to get it cleared out as well. Comes along the edge there as Kleinke tries to get it out too. Backhanded pass by the Force. Shot on goal by the Force is deflected by Giddings. Force are going to send it over again, and Giddings is going to. We've got a penalty coming. I told you, their parents are just as unruly as their kids are.
What about the checking in the net?
I told you.
It flew off yet.
I told you their parents are freaking crazy. Fuel are going to be on a power play here for the next 2 minutes. As they come along the way there, as the Fuel are going to try and get it. McNary has it along the side. Tries to get to it around the far end. McNary's going to chase it around the back there. Gets it over to the side to Kleinke. Kleinke's got that puck. He's got to get it cleared from the zone, and he's not able to get to it. Comes around the edge as well. Pushed up by Ben Smith. Finn has it along the edge. He's going to backhand pass up to Kirzner. The Force are going to send it all the way back down and around, and we're going to have icing by the Force. Fuel are on a power play now for the next 2 minutes here, as they're going to come around the far side. All right. Oh, I cannot feel my toes. And for the face-off now is going to be Whitesell. Whitesell in for the face. Whitesell in for the face-off with Detamore back and Falcione on defense. As it comes along the side, puck gets past Detamore again. And Seaman's going to pick it up along the near side. He's going to come up, tries to send it up against the boards, and it's picked up by Whitesell. Whitesell's trying to get it into the zone, and the Force to have a wall there. They're literally not going to let anything through that. They come around the edge. Fuel are going to send it back. Force back over to Detamore not able to keep his stick down on the ground, and it goes over to Falcione. Falcione's got the puck, sends it up against the boards, gets it out of the zone there, and the puck comes back out to center ice where the Force are going to regroup for it. Force have this puck, and they're going to come along the near side boards. They drive down the way, and it comes out in front of Giddings. Great job by Falcione to step up and knock that puck out of play. 7 minutes left to go here in this game with 45 seconds left to go here on the power play for the Fuel. They have got to get it out of their zone if they want to make anything of this game. As the Force are going to go in for a short-handed pass or short-handed shot. It is a great deflection by Dalton Giddings, and it is Whitesell that has the puck, and he's trying to get it out of the way there, and the Force step up and take it away. Poole and the Force are the only two things on that one. Great job by Poole to knock that stick down, so he isn't able to get any power behind the shot. Giddings is able to deflect it down along the way there, and we're going to have a penalty coming up here. It is going to be against It's against my boy. My boy, number 24, penalty. 2 minutes for tripping. Oh, there he is. My boy right there. Hi. Okay. Sorry, I had to laugh at that one. All right. So we're down at 4-on-4 right now for the next 11 seconds as the Force try and get something going on here at that face-off. They're able to keep it into the Fuel zone. They send it back over towards Giddings, but it doesn't make it to the net. Force are going to chase it down along the edge there. It's deep into their zone as they pass it along to this side. The Fuel cannot get anywhere with it as it's going to come across the way there, back around the back. It is going to be icing for the Fuel. All right, so now the Force are on a power play for the next 1 minute, 38 seconds. Face-off's going to come just to the left of the Fuel goalie. With 6 minutes, 10 seconds left to go here in this game, the Force are leading the Fuel with a score of 4-1. Farb wins that face-off. Quick shot off with a goal off of the face-off by Beaupre, not able to make it into the net as they're fighting for it around the backside of the net. It comes down the near side corner, and Finn Smith there ready to go for it. Farb trying to chase him down along the near side as it comes up along the edge there. Fleming's going to chase it down as well. Gets it around the backside of the net. Sends it along the far side over to Beaupre. Beaupre's got it. He's trying to get it cleared out of the way. He does. So the Force have got to regroup, and they do. Comes back into the Force's zone. Great shot on goal. Great deflection by Giddings. Another great deflection and save by Giddings as the puck is down in front of him now. The one thing the Force like to do when they're like piled up in front of the net is they will just start jabbing and poking, and that's how they are. And then when they get called on it, they're like, what? We didn't do anything. Okay. In for the face-off now. Burgess loses that face-off as it comes back around to the top of the blue line. Force are going to try and get something going, or get a shot off. Third time's maybe a charm for him. Not really, as he gets a weak shot in front of Giddings. Giddings able to deflect it over to the side, and the Force are going to have it along the edge. Backhanded shot into the goal, and another great save by Dalton Giddings. Comes along the edge there. We've got 5 minutes left to go here in this game as the Fuel are just trying to clear this puck, and it is Quint Burgess goes in for it, goes in to try and takes a shot, gets pushed out of the way. They're not able to get anything off onto the net at this point as it comes along the near side. Comes along the edge there is Mcnary trying to fight for it. Falcione in now. Poole has 15 seconds left to go there on his penalty. As he comes along the near side, it comes back over to Mcnary. Mcnary hits it up against the board, tries to get it clear from that blue line, and stepped up by AJ Smith to try and stop it, but it doesn't happen. Again, another shot on goal by this number 5 here, which this guy has always been a big challenge for them. It's not anything new for them. Comes along the edge there is Kirzner. Kirzner trying to race it down to the ice there. Tries to get a centering pass off to AJ. AJ not able to get his stick down to keep it on the ice. Falcione not able to again, guys, kick for sticks on the ice as the Force are going to come down. Pull Giddings out of position. Another shot on goal. Another save for Giddings. Giddings able to deflect it. Well done by Dalton Giddings. You know what? No matter what the score of this game is, Dalton Giddings has kept this team in the game here today. His goalkeeping has been unbelievable. Kleinke able to keep it into play there as he gets it over to AJ. AJ trying to make his way around the edge there. No one can seem to get it put in front of the net there as it comes along the edge by, I don't know exactly who that was. I got it, but again, another turnover by the Fuel. The Fuel has just seemed like they have just stopped everything at this point. Oh, damn it. Shot on goal, and it hit Giddings right in the helmet and bounced off his helmet into the net. So that puts the Force up 5-1 over the Fuel here with 3 minutes, 13 seconds left to go here in this game. All right, in for the faceoff now is gonna be Whitesell with Hublar down below. Up top is Seaman. In for defense is McNary. And Finn, as it comes along the near side, hits up along the edge there. Finn Smith has it. Finn's got it, tries to get it cleared from the zone, but it is going to be offsides by the Force. 3 minutes, 2 seconds left to go here in this game. In for the faceoff now is still Whitesell. Whitesell gets it over to Finn Smith. Finn Smith sends it over to Ty Hublar. Hublar sends it across ice, tries to get it over to Seaman. Seaman tries to get it out in front of the net, not able to get to it as McNary's going to step up and try and keep it in. He's doing his best, but not able to. I don't know if it hit the blue line or not on that one, as the Fuel are trying to get something going in front of the net. It's not going to happen with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in this game. The Force to have possession of the puck around the back side of the net. As it comes along this side here, it is McNary, and Smith loses his footing. Finn Smith loses his footing as the Force are going to come in. Great deflection by Dalton Giddings as the Fuel try to keep it out from in front of him. Giddings is doing everything he can, and it shows. Comes along the near side. That is Seaman. Gets it up to the line there to Whitesell. Whitesell sends it back over to Seaman. They get it across the blue line there. Hublar ready to go here on the left. Force are going to have possession of that puck around the back side of the net. We're less than 2 minutes now in this game. As it comes along the near side, the Force still have possession of that puck. As it comes out again, Force have the puck with Poole and Falcione now on defense to come along the far side. They're going to send it around the back side of the net where Poole's going to recover. Poole has that puck. He's got someone coming down his way. He sends it up across the boards, but it gets stopped by the Force. Again, fighting for it along the near side boards, and Whitesell is able to take that puck away. He's driving down fast, trying to get something in front of that net. Sends it, centering pass over, over to his. Oh, we're going to have a hooking call coming against the Fuel, or against the Force. So with the last minute, 21 seconds left, the Fuel are going to be on a power play here for the last 1 minute, 21 seconds for a hooking call against the Force. Now the Fuel have just got to keep the puck down in that zone. That's all we're asking. That's not too much, is it? All right, in for the faceoff. Farb sends it over to this side, tries to get it over to Beaupre. Beaupre and Farb trying to fight for it along the edge there. It gets stopped by Burgess. Burgess flings it towards the net. Not able to make it to the goal as it comes around the near side. Puck gets popped up into the center. Falcione has that puck. He tries to get it sent in again. Puck is lost there at center ice as the Force are going to come through along the way. Poole trying to force him out of the side, and he does. It is picked up by Burgess. Burgess flings it down to center ice as it comes around the edge here. Sorry, trying to get a focus going on here. Comes along the near side as it comes up to Poole. Gets past Poole and goes over behind the back side of the net. And that is Falcione who's going to grab that puck here now. Falcione has it, plays it up against the boards, gets it over to Burgess. Burgess tries to get it cleared up to Beaupre. Beaupre is going to try and chase it down as it's going to get stopped. And a drop and cover by the Fort Wayne goalie. Okay, guys. Oh, which line? All right, 25 seconds left to go here in this game. Thank you everyone for joining us today. It is Kirzner in for that face-off. Kirzner gets that face-off, gets it up to the top of the blue line, and not able to make anything happen on that one. So with 20 seconds left, I want to say thank you to everyone who decided to join us and watch us today. Come back at 11:30 where I promise you it's going to be just as hard-hitting and just as contentious with the parents from Fort Wayne as we take them on again at 11:30 today. 5 seconds left to go in this game. Great shot on goal, but a great deflection by that goalie. So thank you for joining us today. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast despite the outcome. This is Katie from the KPN, the Katie Poole Network, saying thank you for joining us. And as always, go Fuel. We'll see you at 11:30, guys. Bye-bye.